All right, so we have this this widget. We can edit the title. Uh, uh, Notice that the heading, we need to do something similar, right? We would want the heading here to be whatever size the heading would be. You know, size 1, size 2, size 3, size 4, right? So H1, H2, H3. So how do we do that? Well, I don't believe the widget has a variable to keep track of the size, right? So let's add that to the data model. Let's go look at widgets. Let's go look at widgets, and I don't believe we have a size. We don't. So let's add size here. And so size, by default, we'll make it size 2. Sorry. So let's use integer over here for size, and let's generate the setters and getters for that. Okay. Let's restart the server. Okay. As we restart the server, the heading widgets, notice right now they're ignoring what size you want to display, right? So presumably these widgets, right? That this one is a heading widget, but this one is a paragraph. The heading widget should be displayed by default as an H2, right? Because that's the size that's coming. It's default size for all widgets. So how do we do that? Well, for the client in the heading widget right now, when we're not editing, this is how it should render normally, right? As a preview of what eventually is going to render as. And so, notice that we do get the size. We can say this dot state dot widget dot size is there, right? So notice that we have the CWA and 2. See that? And for topic 2, we have 2 as well there. See that? 2 and 2. So only for the heading widget. The paragraph widget is ignoring it because the size is just not interesting to it, right? So we could drive the content that we display here based on that size. We could say that if the state, what we could do here is that we could say this: if the size is equal to 1, what I would like to be able to render is H1, right? And then the title, right? This dot state dot widget dot title. Okay. If instead the size is 2, then this is 2. Okay. And then so 3, 4, 5, 6, right? All the different types of sizes of the heading. Right. So same thing here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. When it renders, notice that now W2 and WE, right, because the size is 2, is rendering as with that size. Yes? No, unfortunately. When we get to Angular, you can, but not with React. You can't dynamically generate as part of the tag. Yeah. Yeah, but that's text in the server. So it's coming as text in the server. And the DOM is being generated already. We're just manipulating the DOM dynamically, right? So we're not really manipulating the text, we're manipulating the DOM. Yeah. All right, so we're dynamically generating that content. So depending on the size that it comes right now, the default size is 2. Okay. So what I'd like to be able to do here is that when we edit, this heading, notice that it's not showing the correct value, right? So let's fix that.